The year is 793 AD. Picture a small island off the coast of England, Lindisfarne. Known for its serene beauty and spiritual significance, it is a place of peace and tranquility. This peaceful monastery, a center of learning and devotion, is about to face the fury of a new enemy. The monks, dedicated to their faith, are unaware of the impending danger. Viking longships, sleek and swift, appear on the horizon. These formidable vessels, designed for speed and agility, carry a fearsome crew. The Vikings come ashore, fierce warriors with axes and swords. Their arrival marks the beginning of a brutal and violent raid. The monks are taken by surprise. Their peaceful existence is shattered by the sudden and violent invasion. The Vikings loot the monastery, taking treasures and leaving destruction in their wake. The once tranquil sanctuary is now a scene of chaos and ruin. This brutal raid sends shockwaves throughout England. The news of the attack spreads quickly, instilling fear and uncertainty among the people. Lindisfarne becomes a symbol of the Vikings' power and the terror they inspired. The raid marks the beginning of a new era of Viking invasions, changing the course of history. For years, the Vikings were seen as nothing more than savage raiders. But recent discoveries paint a more complex picture. At Repton, archaeologists uncovered a mass grave. This grim find tells a story of a fierce battle between the Vikings and the English. The layout of the grave, the weapons found, suggest the Vikings were skilled strategists, not just mindless barbarians. This discovery at Repton and others like it force us to rethink the Vikings. They weren't just here to raid, they were here to stay. In 865 AD, a much larger Viking force, the Great Heathen Army, landed in England. This wasn't a raiding party, this was an invasion. The Vikings captured York, a strategic city in the north. From here, they launched attacks on other parts of England. The Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, once strong, struggled to resist. The Vikings established settlements and ruled over large parts of England for generations. Their impact on the course of English history was significant. Section 4. Traders and Raiders. The complex legacy of the Vikings. The Vikings weren't just warriors, they were also skilled traders and explorers. They navigated the seas with their iconic longships, reaching far-off lands and establishing trade routes that spanned continents. They established extensive trade networks across Europe and beyond, connecting the Scandinavian world with the rest of the known world. They traded in everything from furs, which were highly prized in colder regions, and timber, essential for building and heating, to silver and slaves, which were valuable commodities in many societies. This extensive trading brought them into contact with different cultures, and they absorbed new ideas and customs, enriching their own society. We see this cultural exchange in the archaeological record, in the objects they left behind, such as jewelry, tools, and everyday items that show a blend of influences. The Vikings intermarried with the local population, and their language and customs blended with those of Anglo-Saxon England, creating a unique cultural tapestry that has left a lasting legacy. Section 5. Digging up the past. New discoveries and shifting perspectives. Our understanding of the Viking Age is constantly evolving as new discoveries come to light. Each artifact, no matter how small, can provide a wealth of information about the lives of the Vikings. From their daily routines to their social structures, every piece of evidence helps us build a clearer picture of this fascinating era. At Fulford, for instance, archaeologists uncovered evidence of a major battle between the Vikings and the English. This discovery has shed light on the scale and intensity of the conflicts that took place during this period. The battlefield, once a silent witness to history, now speaks volumes through the artifacts found there. The finds, including weapons and armor, provide invaluable insights into Viking military tactics and weaponry. These items reveal the craftsmanship and technological advancements of the Vikings, showcasing their skills in metallurgy and combat strategy. Each weapon tells the story of its own, from the hands that forged it to the battles it witnessed. Each new dig, each artifact unearthed, adds a new piece to the puzzle, helping us paint a more accurate and nuanced picture of the Vikings in Britain. The process of discovery is meticulous and often painstaking, but the rewards are immense. Every find contributes to our collective understanding of history. They were more than just raiders. They were settlers, traders, and craftsmen who left an indelible mark on the country's history, language, and culture. Their influence can still be seen today in place names, linguistic traces, and cultural practices. The Vikings were a complex and multifaceted people, and their legacy continues to intrigue and inspire us.